here I am at the Battle of Gettysburg. That's Big Round Top. That's the Devil's Den. That's the Valley of Death. We're looking west. There's Little Round Top. There's General Warren. He climbed up here, wondering what was going on to the south. And he looked down to the south, and coming over that ridge, he saw Longstreet's whole corps. And he said, "Oh crap, we better take this hill before Longstreet does, or we're done." And in this valley, about 30,000 men died over the course of 3 days. It's about a mile and a half, 2 miles long, peppered with monuments and rocks. And Gettysburg itself, that's Cemetery Hill right there, and Gettysburg is just beyond it on the other side. Looking north now from Round Top. Let's get up here. Battlefield stretched from way down there, down the Valley of Death, all the way to the Devil's Den, and then curled around into the woods here to protect the left flank of the Union. And it's a beautiful day. Hard to think of all those dead guys laying around. Boom! Okay.
Hey.
We're gonna go get lunch.
Sure, why not?
And then maybe go to Antietam.
Well.
Here we are on Seminary Ridge, looking east across the field where Pickett's charge started right there, and they ran down across that field, across all those fences. It looks exactly like it did then, to that opposite ridge where those cars are going, 3/4 of a mile away. And the furthest they got was that group of trees right there, blasted by cannon all the way. And let's see, a little perspective now. That's looking east and turning south a bit. There's Big Round Top, and there's Little Round Top right there. That's about 2 miles away. And there's the monument for the New York. That's the monument for the New Yorkers that were killed. And we're standing here in front of the monument for the North Carolina guys that were killed. And here, oops, the seminary itself is right there, and that's why they call this Seminary Ridge. And this is where they lined up all their cannon, and all the Confederates hid behind this ridge, behind that stone wall, while the artillery dueled for 2 hours from this ridge to that ridge. And then they said, "Go." And something like 20,000 guys marched across this field, and 1 in 4 was killed in this field right here. That field right there. And the closer they got, the faster they died.
go.
So we're standing here on Seminary Ridge, which is where Lee's army came up and formed a line, sort of north-south, looking across this valley to the Round Tops and Cemetery Ridge. And this is where Pickett's men started their charge. They spent 2 hours blasting each other with about 400 cannon out here. And then after that was over, they said go. 12,000 men marched across this field, getting blasted all the way by cannon shot, dropping like flies. And they didn't stop until they reached the far ridge where that memorial is. Heavy hand-to-hand combat fighting for about an hour, and finally they were pushed back and they came streaming back across this field to get back behind their defensive line on this ridge. So this field right here you're looking at was pretty much covered with dead guys after that on July 3rd, 1863. And that was the high water mark of the Confederacy. That was the last chance the Confederates had to smash the Union Army. And that was the critical charge of the battle. And it failed at about 3 o'clock. And that's when they say the Confederate Army turned around, and all the battles from then on out were basically retreating back towards Richmond to defend their capital. So this was the point where their thrust towards Washington to destroy the Union Army reached its high water mark and failed. 12,000 guys on this ridge marching across these fields, and these fields look exactly as they looked back then. And they're probably peppered with cannonballs and bullets and bits of bone, human bone. Sikorsky Sky Crane. The heck is he doing here? Uh-oh, the South is rising again.